Ain't he? I said the nigga Demarius Davis, the oldest nigga in the league, ain't he?
Now
I just said that nigga ain't down yet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago.
Oh shit, that nigga usually be balling for you. We trying to build somebody else up.
As it'll be our visitors taking on our home team.
Hey, that shit make your internet better though.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go. Ready.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Flag comes in. This might be a pretty fun.
Yeah, I was outside like a monster.
In his tracks behind the
Oh,
line of
me was him.
So
Oh,
they
he my
take
guy.
the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Out to the right here to Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set.
Off the option, here's Etienne. Only pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that.
This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
You don't block. 50.
To the air is Rattler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Shit, fella.
Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
10 seconds. Ready?
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Ready?
Here's Rattler. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Well, leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is Rattler. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Rattler wants to throw. And completes it to Wilson. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
And Rattler will throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw in the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
It's incomplete.
See the word start with.
Couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Rattler. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
6-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And will Risley just take a knee here, and this will come out to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Oh, that supposed to be picked.
And now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
That supposed to pick the fuck off, boy.
And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
Well, I got some blitz up his sleeve on.
Operating from the gun. Norris.
Yeah. That's the second time they supposed to get that nigga a pick. They ain't get it to him.
When you look at this defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play.
Big guy on that, bro. That's crazy. Good shit.
First round pick, looking comfortable.
That's crazy.
First down.
I can't complain. They get it to him. Shit.
Now it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Remember this one?
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pass here.
Yeah, damn, they pull this out, boys.
That big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Barkley will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Rattler. Delivering the comebacker, Wilson's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Down. Edo blue. Blue 32. You yellow. Red cycle. Ready?
They'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ball under 39, and here's second down and 2.
Ready? Red. Cut.
Rattler going to look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty
Crazy knock out to give me that.
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Rattler from the gun, third down. That is caught.
Good catch, boy.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up the first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest in first half, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding his legs now. Here's another first and 10. Again, it's ETN off the option. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Here's a second and 8.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Cut.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, he stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Job 17. Ready.
Once more ETN. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. They'll look to throw forward with Rattler.
He right there, son. He ain't do nothing. Just throw.
A great effort there.
Well, right there ain't do nothing.
On the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. What's good on the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Pushing his way through. And taken down just past the 20, about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos?
What's your do you have?
After they caught the football, someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially hooked up wide receivers, and they're a pro to the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. So left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
You going outside?
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Oh, do you want to take over to the thing house? Yeah, I really probably have to do some shit for real. Everything be right there, the kids behind.
They do, but they.
And he'll get it up.
Yeah, I think probably was taking over. Yeah, I ain't in no rushes, y'all.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, though. Enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. They get 6,
That's
so
it.
they'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
I'll make them miss, boy. Got to make them miss.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You got to make y'all miss, boy.
6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about winning it to lose. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Knock out work, baby. So throw the hell out of that motherfucker,
The
didn't
football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And he's got room. He's on his way. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly have their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Hey, Nas, you watching the game, son?
Chicago. A 5-yard
Put everything on.
touchdown. And his
About
guys
to
are going to
put everything on with the cops and shit inside the car. I just clean the truck out. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with myself for real.
up and good. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane
Get out of
opens
there.
here. He's past the 30.
Good shit, boy.
It's a foot race. And they are not going to
Catch him, that's not
catch
you.
him. He's in. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players
This
can't
is
keep
best
up with.
shit.
And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Let's go.
Offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Hut, hut.
The quarterback will keep it himself.
Good play, boy.
He's going to get in for the two.
That's a good play.
And that'll make this
The
a
fuck play was
10-point
that?
game.
Visitors 28, our home team 18.
They ain't showed me the play. Motion wide receiver option. Motion wide receiver option. Motion wide receiver option. Motion wide receiver option. That shit was just
Not much
crazy.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Motion wide receiver option.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back
What the
out
fuck
there
formation
at the
was
line,
in?
ready
They got
for the
that.
next drive. And with a two-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. Norris. And that's incomplete.
God damn, man. How they supposed to be blocking the nigga still busting through there like that? That's crazy.
After watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
Hold on, son.
So maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved
That was
up
just
in
crazy.
this one.
We got some
Finally
good blitz
knocking him on the
defense.
ground and forcing incompletion. That's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And now a timeout
Pretty-
defensively.
I'm really
After
glad you
first down
did that.
play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
So, boom.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Check back. Check back.
Operating from the gun. Norris. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Told
over
you.
the middle.
Told you.
He is in.
I told you.
Touchdown, Chicago.
I got to put my blockers in that time.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
Hey, what Bobby? What Bobby? You want Bobby? Oh, look at toy. Look at toy. Stop crying.
Is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
Don't force it, man.
Two
Play with
still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll get 2, maybe 3 at the other 37.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Damn, you hear the blocking.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Good defense stop, boy.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on, man. I'm right there for the pick. He ain't doing nothing. I'm right there for the pick. They ain't give it to me.
18 yards.
That's crazy, man.
Talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
There you go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
There you go.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing to start the drive. Norris. He's going deep for Brown.
He got it front up. He got it front up. I showed about 11 head.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy.
I showed about 11 head, coach.
Take one up for him, see if he can pull it down the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the RPO, he completes it. 4 yards the gain, and will bring up a 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They threw up. Wipe them off.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Back to throw. Norris.
Ah, he overthrew that. That nigga right there for the catch, man. Fuck.
4th down pass play doesn't work out.
That nigga right there for the catch. Get stopped, boy.
Over on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to put
Where the pick at? Where the pick at? Where the pick at?
Chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice game with a slot at the end.
14 more yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. And he can't
Big
escape.
boy.
Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Red, cycle. Black ultra.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third and 11.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Open man, that's here to complete. They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
53.
To the air is Rattler.
That's it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th of the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Tackle made by Chase Young.
Hey, the dude is in the game.
Looking for being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball.
Hey, the dude in the game. Let's get the shit done.
One tackle with him.
Let's get the shit. I didn't see that.
This is second and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that will be incomplete.
He's very good. Stop that shit.
Way out there, but it'll be third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting the game.
From the gun on third down, Morris. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 62 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Get on the ball, son.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
See if you want the ball or something.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession. And every game that's... And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe
Oh, man.
game all the way along. If you make a big
He locked you up on that one, boy.
it can make everything.
He locked you up on that one, boy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Look at him. Look at him. That's tricky. That's tricky.
The middle with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all
They can play watching.
They stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's ball. He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Man over the middle, and it's complete.
I don't know why you think to check that boy one-on-one. That shit is not happening.
Chicago. A great play there. 34 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is
I gotta understand, if he's had his team together, that nigga be a fucking problem. There ain't no way in here he's sticking with niggas like this. We get Saints all this time. He been sticking with niggas all go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Wow. Hey, son.
This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting off.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go.
Throwing is Rattler. Firing quickly here.
I don't know what kind of topic that was. Son. Hey, nobody see you out the game for that.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down. You cannot write these guys off.
He just lost his spot. He's listening over there for that.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here's Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Rattler wants to throw it.
Nigga was wide open, boy.
This one's fly toward the back of the end zone.
Nigga was wide open.
Incomplete.
I mean, wide open.
Now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Play action, now Rattler. And my goodness, another interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Wow.
Quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Off play action. Norris.
Run that back. Run that back. Ah, they ain't let me run it back. I wanted to run that shit back. Oh, they told me don't get sacked all game. What I do? Get sacked.
Bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the
Damn.
offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third
Oh,
you really got to
oh,
rally the
that's my
troops,
first.
don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big play. What else do you have to look out
Let
for?
me try to get my breakdowns.
Coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so because we are grading them on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Let's take it at around the 40. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And they will take over 1st and 10.
First down and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On the ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20.
Lay down and catch that.
And he's brought down after a very nice game.
They let him lay down and catch that. That was crazy. Good shit.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
Out to the right here to Wilson. And they're going to lose some on this play. They knocked back to the 18.
Strike.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Now Rattler. And he takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Again, he'll drop the throw.
Oh, it's right there, man.
But still adjusts and makes the catch.
Good shit. Killed that linebacker.
From 17 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Hey, son.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to the lead. They'll begin at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up
Hey, smack you get mad.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. Now they look to polish it off. Second and 11. He's going deep for ground. And it's not.
Ain't putting that shit there. Put that shit there, man. Hell no, man.
They faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield. That has been measured revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return.
There we go, fellas. Defense. That's what you want to play, defense, don't you? Defense needs them stats, nigga.
At the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. But that's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
It gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Where he at? Why ain't nobody following him? Ah, that's on me.
He's got his target. That's complete.
I'm right there. I ain't doing nothing about it.
Field across the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. Complete to number 10, Tyreek Hill. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's got this down.
That's
Too
it.
shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And Rattler will throw again. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, and then keep their heads up and continue to play. They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing once more, here's Rattler.
Don't play with him. That's 6'4", nigga. That's 6'4". That's 6'4".
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
So,
A great effort
good punch,
there.
good.
A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. This is great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable.
What they say, young whippersnapper.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here we go. Check. 70.
So there you go. Sorry,
Jet sweep to start the drive.
It's gone for real.
Bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And a penalty flag comes in as it winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Off the play fake, Norris. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Blackwell for 45.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it fly.
Wow, he should have still caught that.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Let's go now.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So this crowd will